Hello class! Today we're doing greatest and least word problems up to 1,000. We just did this assignment up to 100, but this one we have a whole other digit. It's the exact same assignment, but with bigger numbers. I think we can do it. As always, we're still going to click Learn with Example to make sure we know what to do. A car dealership tracked the number of cars sold each month. So we've got cars sold all together. That's the name of this chart. The month it was sold is here, and the number of cars here. So in which month did the dealership sell the most cars? Find the greatest number on the table. Remember to compare the numbers starting with the highest place value. So the greatest number is 182, but let's just look at that and see how they did it. We're starting at the biggest place value, all the way to the left, 100, 100, 100, 100. So they're all equal for that place value. Let's move one over. 10, 20, 80, 20. So right off the bat, we can see it's going to be 182 because 80 is bigger than 10, 20, and 20. But just in case, you can always check the next digit too. Like for example, 121 and 128. 1 is the same, 2 is the same, but 8 is bigger. So between 128 and 121, 128 is bigger. But we already found out the biggest, which is 182, 182. Now find the corresponding month, which is July. So we've got 182. We're going to look right over and see July. That was easy. Now let's do a couple practice problems. Some companies compared how many phone calls they made. So we've got phone calls is the name of the chart. Here's the company name. Here's the number of phone calls they made. Which company made the fewest phone calls? So we need to compare these numbers and find the smallest. Start in the hundreds space. We've got 9 for all of them. So move over. 2, 2, 1, 9. AKA 20, 20, 10, and 90. We're looking for the fewest. So it has to be 912 because 1 is less than 9 and 2. Now, to find the answer to the question, we need to look over. And it may be a big word that you don't know, but there's always these little bubbles here that you can click.
Reardon Corporation.
Reardon Corporation. But that doesn't really matter, as long as you find the same one down here. Reardon Corporation. Right there. Submit. Awesome. Let's try a couple more. City Library monitored the number of books checked out each day. So here's the day. Here's how many books were checked out. On which day were the most books checked out? So let's compare our numbers and find the most, or the biggest. Starting in the hundreds space, it's 800 for all of them. Moving to the tens space, we have 30, 90, 80, 30. So the most is 90. Look over, and the answer is Thursday. Some scooter companies compared how many scooters they sold. Here's the company, Here's how many they sold. Which company sold the most scooters? So let's compare our numbers. In the hundreds spot, they all say 300, so they're equal so far. In the tens spot, we have 30, 10, 40, and 10. So we're looking for the most. We found it. It's 341. And if we look over, that's Sweeney Scooters. So let's click that one down here and move on. All right, this is easy, so let's just do one more together. Jamal's classmates revealed how many science articles they read. Science articles read. Here's the name of the classmate, and here's how many. Who read the fewest science articles? Let's start with our biggest place value, which is the hundreds place, and they all say 300, so they're all equal so far. So we move on. Now we're in the tens space. We have 20, 10, 10, and 30. So it's not 30 and it's not 20, but so far these two are equal. 3, 1, 3, 1. So let's look at the last digit to see which one is the fewest or the least. So 3, 1, 3 or 3, 1, 2. Is 3 or 2 lower? You got it. Look over, and it's Ruth. Ruth read the fewest science articles. All right. Now I think that you can do this assignment the rest of the way all on your own. It should be easy, but if it's not, that's okay. Remember, you can always ask for help, and I'm always here to help. So, good luck on your assignment, and have a great day, student.